as New Japan Sengoku Lord show is in the books, and it's time for my review as the Young Lions tag match starts it off as Uemura and Tsuji take on Ren Narita and Shota Umino. As Umino and Tsuji started off, Tsuji and Umino trade some forearm strikes, basement dropkick from Umino gets a 2 count. Uemura and Narita get tagged in, high angle hip toss from Uemura gets a 2 count, double team dropkick from Uemura and Tsuji on Umino. Uemura with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex on Narita gets a 2 count. Narita does his overhead belly-to-belly suplex with a bridge and gets the win. That fucking Narita's bridge on that overhead suplex is one of the most beautiful things in wrestling today. Unbelievable. I really hope he keeps doing that, even when he's like out of Young Lion contendership. It's fucking awesome. As the Suzuki Gun Lion Mark 10-man tag, Suzuki Gun jumpstart the match during the intro. Suzuki gets tagged in and he wants Liger. Holy fuck, he just wants to murder the man before he retires. The Suzuki and Liger palm strike each other. Suzuki takes it into the crowd, throws a barricade on him. Taichi tries to rip Liger's mask off in the ring. Liger with a top rope superplex on Kanemaru, makes the tag to Nagata, exploded from Nagata onto Kanemaru, who kicks out at 2. Goes for the Nagata lock, Desperado stops him, tags in Kojima, machine gun chops in the corner for Taka, Desperado and Kanemaru. Koji cutter on Taichi, tags into Hanare. Hanare counters the Taichi's kick with a schoolboy roll-up. Taichi kicks out at 2. Hanare runs into a super kick, and Taichi locks in that modified stretch plum, and he gets the win for this Suzuki Gun team. No surprise there, Taichi taking the fall. As Taiji Shimori and G.O.D. Guerrillas of Destiny take on Dragon Lee and the most violent players of Togi Makabe and Toru Yano's Bullet Club jumpstart the match. Ishimori hits his baseball slide German suplex spot on Dragon Lee. Fucking Nakamura's doing that now too. That's going out, so he shot him out on Twitter for doing it. That's always nice to see. As Dragon Lee runs into a lariat from Ishimori, Makabe hits a Northern Light suplex with a bridge, gets a 2 count. Bullet Club corner attack on Toru Yano. Dragon Lee with a Rana falls up with a Tope Con Hero on Ishimori. Double lariats from Makabe. Yano does a roll-up on Tama Tonga while he's falling from said double lariats and gets the win of the post-match. G.O.D. beat up Makabe and Yano, getting their heat back before their big tag team title match. As Chase Owens takes on the Mikey Nichols as Jado attacks Mikey Nichols from behind with the kendo stick. Jado gets escorted to the back. Chase Owens with a neckbreaker on Mikey Nichols, hanging off the ring to the floor. That's a nice little neckbreaker spot. You know, that used to be a thing, kind of like the early to mid-2000s. People would do like moves where the guy's hanging off the ring to the floor. But now that's kind of, everyone just does apron bumps and shit. So that's nice, kind of seeing that get played back into wrestling. As a big spine buster from Mikey Nichols gets a 2 count. Death Valley Driver into a sliding lariat, and Chase Owens again kicks out. Bicycle knee from Chase Owens. Final cut from Chase Owens gets a 2 count. Chase floors him with a super kick. Blue Thunder bomb from Mikey Nichols, and he gets the win there. Last 5 minutes didn't go that bad. You know, it was good little pace. It was starting to pick up more and more. Just the crowd never really got into it to elevate into that next level of like kind of contingency for the match. But as good as it was going to get for a Mike and Nichols Chase Owens match in like the 4th match on the card. Just a good little mid-card match. Jay White and Hikuleo take on Taguchi and Hiroki Goto. Goto and Hikuleo started off. Corner attack on Jay White. Goto coaches Taguchi on to do his running spots in the corner. Vertical suplex from Hikuleo gets a 2 count. Saito suplex from Jay White. Hikuleo with a power slam on Taguchi. Uragoshi on Jay White and a Uragoshi on Hikuleo. Everybody's getting hurt. Uragoshis, and then follows up with a GTR on Hikuleo for the win. As Jay White and Hiroki Goto do have a special little singles match at the main event of Wrestling Hainu Kuni that's coming up later in the month. So there is, there's that. That's kind of a shitty thing. They've already announced a lot of the cards. Like they've announced like the Wrestling Duntaku cards. They've announced that Wrestling Hainu Kuni card. And, like, a lot of the things we've kind of been like, yeah, this match is going to happen, that match is going to happen. That it's already been set in place already. So, like, the tag belts are going to be on the line. It's going to be G.O.D. and Makabe and Yano before that match even happened tonight. And, the Jay White Goto match is already booked. I believe also the Dragon Lee, Dragon Lee Taiji Shimori was booked. And also, Kazuchika Okada's first defense is going to be Sonata, so there's that also has been booked. So that's kind of a thing where it's like, wow. And Evil and Ishii, that's been booked as well. Trying to think. I think the junior tag belts have also been booked. There's a couple of stuff that like already been booked before this match has happened. So that's kind of, or this card rather, not really just the matches, but there's kind of a thing where you kind of go like, well, I guess New Japan already kind of spoiled what's going on before this show happens, but it is what it is. That sometimes happens. As LIJ take on Chaos in a 10-man tag. Shingo and Yo started off. Evil and Ishii get tagged in for a mini little hoss battle. They trade strikes. Sho and Shingo get tagged in. They trade strikes. DDT, nip up spot from Okada on Sonata. Okada fights off the Paradise Lock. Okada gets a 2 count on the roll-up. Double leapfrog, dropkick spot from Sonata. A backbreaker, neckbreaker combination from Yo on Bushi. Bushi fights off the 3K. Running double knees on Naito from Yoshihashi. As Naito falls up. And he fights back. Gets a comeback going. Him and Evo do a double team. And Yoshihashi kicks out of that. You know, Naito does his running little pin cradle as Yoshihashi kicked out of that. But then he hits the Destino and Yoshihashi getting the win for LIJ there. As IWGP United States title matchup, Bad Luck Fale versus Juice Robinson. Fale jumpstarts the match. Hits him with a clothesline that sends Juice to the floor. They go into the crowd. Fale throws chairs on him. So basically, you know, Fale's putting the heat on him early on to start the match. No surprise there. Back in the ring, Fale locks in a bear hug. High angle back drop from Fale. That, you know, Juice sold that like $1 million. Great. Looked awesome. Cannonball in the corner from Juice. He's starting to make that comeback. Juice goes for the body slam. Fale just falls on top of him. Corner splash into a big body splash. Juice kicks out at 2. Juice runs into a spear, falls up with a grenade, and Juice somehow finds the strength to kick out at 2. Juice gets out of the Bad Luck Fall. Juice picks Fale up and he slams him and goes to the Pulp Friction and hits it, and Juice Robinson retains, gets the win. Well done, Fale match. You know, that's all you can ask for. It's, you know, put together. You know, it's easy to put together those Fale matches, but there's a lot of times it can be executed very poorly, and maybe to the point where people don't care. People somewhat cared. They were going to care as much as they could. Obviously, Fale's kind of on the decline as far as how he's been booked in New Japan. As you know, if this was like 3 years ago, we probably would have beat him, like no problem. But now, you know, it's a little different. He's getting faded less and less out of that monster role, and kind of more of just the contingency of just a mid-card guy, but can still maybe give a guy a big win in a G1 or even a New Japan Cup. But just less and less, you know, more as we go along throughout the years. As main event time, IWGP Intercontinental Championship matchup. Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Kota Ibushi. Works him down, start the match. Submissions, headlocks, and kicks for Zack Sabre Jr. Keeping Ibushi down. Scoop power slam, middle rope, a moonsault combo from Ibushi. Immediately gets put into a triangle choke. Prawn hold from Zack gets a 2 count. Ibushi counters with a bridge. That gets a 2 count. Straight jacket German suplex gets a 2 count from Ibushi. Zack Sabre Jr. catches a high kick into an ankle lock. And then picks him back up into a half Nelson suplex with a bridge. Ibushi kicks out at 2. PK kick from Zack Sabre Jr. Ibushi again kicks out at 2. Ibushi floors him with a palm strike. Murders the man. Killed him. Zack Sabre Jr. runs into a Ibushi standing lariat. Powers out of the triangle from Zack Sabre Jr. and hits a Golden Star bomb, which Zack Sabre Jr. kicks out at 2. Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. It's now on their knees and just trading strikes, just fucking trying to murder each other, even if they couldn't stand. Release German suplex from Ibushi. Golden Star bomb. Zack Sabre Jr. kicks out at 2. We have a Kamagori from Kota Ibushi, and he gets the win. Kota Ibushi with his first successful defense. Some really good spots from the match. Enjoyed it. Maybe the best Ibushi Zack Sabre Jr. match so far. The New Japan Cup match from last year was just really well done. I think that probably holds it as the best one between these two. But, you know, who knows? You know, as more as, I do love that at least, you know, Ibushi got the win. He got his win back over Zack Sabre Jr. Kind of continuing that story. And kind of putting it to be like, hey, he can finally beat him, even when the belt's on the line, too. And it makes it mean even more. Post-match, we see appearance from Tetsuya Naito. Could very well see a rematch at Dominion set up. So they're, you know, planting the seeds there. As, you know, I didn't think, you know, obviously, I've wanted the Naito-Okada match for Dominion, but, you know, maybe they're going to try to swerve us and build it up a little bit, and then add Wrestling Dutaku post-match-wise after Okada beats Sonata. that's when Evil comes, or that's when Naito will come out and challenge him for a title shot. That would be great, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? That's the type of thing could very well see it there. As that will do it for my review of the New Japan show. And I will catch you guys for my Wrestling Hanukuni preview. Take care, everyone.